is Heather Mack for GetYourRockOut, and we're here at Castros Studios Festival. I'm joined by Fidel and the Castros. Hello.
Hello.
Do you want to introduce yourselves to everybody?
Rick, I'm vocalist.
Stewie, bass player.
Robin, guitarist.
And
So-
Adam's a drummer.
He's not here.
Oh, so for the people who have yet to hear your band, how would you describe yourselves to people who have not heard you yet?
Very much a mix, really. I mean, we don't really listen to the same music, so sort of takes like our actual drummer is a metal drummer.
Right.
Jazz singer, fair to say.
I'd say that.
We said indie
And
funk
you are
rock.
in it.
Indie funk rock.
Indie
like,
funk
yeah,
rock.
last
Okay.
time,
with a metal drummer.
Yeah, that's about right.
It's a good mix.
So how does that work when it comes to writing the song and producing the music? Obviously you've all got those different influences. How does that, do you all have an input in what you play, or?
Yeah, I'd say we all do. Yeah.
We can't play each other's instruments, so it's sort of works.
I have less of an input. I just sing over the top. It's pretty easy for me. These guys make the music, so.
Most of our music comes from a jam sort of thing, so we'll sort of like play
Right.
for 2 hours just constantly playing. When we hear something we like, we sort of stop and work on that, really. It's just sort of, sort of very fluent.
Cool. So where do the lyric side of it come from? Do one of you work on? Do you work on them?
Not particularly. It just if you start writing. Honestly, I have the easiest job. It takes like, I don't know. If we write a song, I'll have an idea for what I'm going to write in the first place, and then just do it in like half an hour at the most.
Oh,
It's not really not that long.
He doesn't like write poems or anything and then come with words for something.
It's more of a melody, grab the melody from them.
And then
Yeah.
write the lyrics over the top.
right, interesting. So how did you guys come together as a band, and where did you get the name from? Where did that come from?
Who thought of that?
It was me and Rick were relaxing, and we just started throwing names at each other, and we sort of got to the point where we wanted to be like Mike and the Mechanics and Jerry and the Pacemakers, and then we decided on Fidel and the Castros somehow, and it just sort of stuck there.
Yeah.
I remember
Which is, we're not communist worshippers or anything like that. There's nothing going on. We're not trying to play some angle or anything. It's
No, I was wondering if maybe one of your middle names was Fidel or something.
no, nothing at all.
That would have made sense in the
We got
end.
introduced once in a battle of the bands as Fidel and the Castros.
Yeah.
So,
The Castros.
The Castros.
Castros from Shedley.
Guy couldn't read, so he was in the right business to listen.
As soon as someone mentioned the name to me, I just laughed. I was like, that's good.
Well, if people, gets in people's heads and you remember. How did you guys form as a band?
Originally, there was 5 of us. I first heard Rick play with Ryan, who's in another band now. He's left, and they were just playing an acoustic set. And I thought it was something I wanted to get into, so I thought, do you want a bass player, so on and so forth. And then Rick's girlfriend Danny, her brother's a drummer, so we just sort of put him on the drums, and it's sort of like people have left and people have come, and we've just settled on probably the best mix that we've got so far, really.
It is
Robin was introduced as a lead guitarist halfway through when we were just a 4-piece, and then realised that the room guitarist that we had was crap, so we just decided to sack him off. Not crap, just not good
Not
enough.
what we needed.
And then
He couldn't play freebird.
They still love you, don't worry.
exactly, yeah. So that was about it, really. Sort of lost people and gained people, and it's
And
just
evolve from there.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, brilliant. So how, obviously as a band coming up, you've still got day jobs and full-time jobs.
Yeah.
How do you find fitting in your music and the gigs around your day jobs?
It's not that the practicing's fine, but
Yeah.
I guess the gigs are quite tough sometimes.
Yeah.
When you've got to be there for 4 to set up and you finish work at 5.
Yeah.
But
It's just the way it's got to be, really.
Yeah.
I'm self-employed, so it doesn't matter.
So do you find your works are quite flexible in if you've got to
Mine
leave
was pretty
early?
flexible.
Yeah, mine's quite flexible.
Oh, that's good.
it's pretty easy. We just know that Thursday's practice day. And
If it wasn't flexible, it wouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
Simple as that, so it just wouldn't be happening, so yeah.
So what's it like knowing that you performed at the first ever Castle Rock Studio Festival? Not only performing, but second at the top of the bill.
Exciting.
Yeah, it's
It is
cool.
exciting.
Yeah.
Good to be part of something. When you look at the facilities and you just really, it's just going to be something good.
Well, we only played that one festival last week. That was the first festival we've ever played.
The headlander,
That
over in
was pretty cool as well.
Stockport.
That was super.
And this is like the first time I'll ever have played outside.
God, right, that's a good one to remember then.
Yeah.
So what's your connection with Castle Rock Studios? Tell us a little bit about that, you.
Well, we used to practice in Stockport at a place called Greenhouse. that leaked when it rained, and you'd be practicing, it'd be the water coming down. So then we came here and it was just like, what is this place?
Brand new facility, obviously, only been open a year.
So it's definitely worth it. It's just made a complete difference to how we write and how much we like practice, because they come and pick the stuff up out of the car as well, which makes a massive difference. And you've got the drums.
So last place we used to have to carry all the stuff up like a dodgy fire escape.
That shook when you were going up it, and it was huge. Honestly, it was not good.
Makes you feel like a bit of a rock star, even though you're not.
I think it gives you that beginning starters of the diviness.
Exactly. We'll get used to it. Big time.
No, it's good. They got Castros studios and a lovely set of staff here, and know that from today.
If they don't have it here, they don't have it at all, really.
Yeah. So, what's your favourite thing about being in a band?
Jammy. Just the music. I just love the music.
Just when it works. I guess.
Yeah.
When it works.
Yeah, when you write something new and you're going through it for the first time, and you just like get really excited, like, oh, this is going to be really good.
Yeah, can't wait to show everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
With the diverse sort of influences that we have,
someone
can sort of bring something that you didn't really expect to happen on the song that you or the riff that you wrote, so to speak, or the riff that you just come up with
so many times,
and it just works out quite nicely, I think.
Do you find with the different influences that it means that your music's quite diverse from song to song?
I'd say so.
Yeah, we're starting to get a more ground sound. I mean, when we first started, there was lots of like, this song's that, and it's a completely different one, and a completely different one. But there's more of a Fidel and the Castros sound now that just
found your way.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
We think anyway.
We like to think.
So, what's the future hold for Fidel and the Castros? Albums, tours?
All the above.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think. Yeah, just as far as we can go with it, really, until it becomes too much, which it never will be. So I guess
keep writing.
Playing in pubs when we're 60, and that's the aim. And then anything better than that is good.
Have you got anything coming up in the next couple of weeks, couple of months?
A few bookings and stuff like that around Manchester, and potential few gigs in London and stuff like that.
Brilliant.
We're doing an acoustic gig tomorrow, aren't we?
Oh, right, yeah.
For Hawks Jam.
Yeah.
Fabulous. It's great. We look forward to seeing you on stage later. Thank you very much for taking the time out for speaking to us.
Cheers.
Thank you.